wanted to talk about the particle system controller modifier, NiGravity. Right now we have the particle effect from, I think it was video number 5, where we just basically have a constant stream of particles going straight up. This is what it looks like actually in game, as NifSkope isn't accurate. I also talk about that in one of my previous videos. But you see this constant stream of particles going upwards. So that's what we're working with here. And what I want to do is talk about the NiGravity modifier. So we're going to go to the Ni particle system, and we're going to scroll down to particle extra, NiGravity. We'll add that on there. Make sure your file version is at least 4.0.0.2. That will allow you to just add the NiGravity modifier instead of having to take it from a different file. If you're in any further versions like 20.0.5 or something like that, this will be not possible to actually add onto there unless you copy and paste it from a 4.0.0.2 file. So we add the NiGravity modifier, and there's two settings. There's field wind, and then there's field point. So field wind is literally just going to act like a wind. So if we go to, we'll set the strength to 10. This is just going to be how hard the wind is blowing essentially. And then we'll just set the direction to Y, and we'll see what happens. It should just be blow the particles over to the left. Let's add some more strength to the wind. Let's go for 100. Oh, sorry. I messed up. I wanted to use the direction. Let's do 10 in the Y direction. Alright, now we have it working. So now you see it's blowing it along the Y-axis. So if we add 10 in the X direction, it should blow it diagonally between the X and the Y-axis. And that works properly, as you see. So we'll just file save this, and we'll go view it in OpenMW construction set, and we'll just reload our asset. And now we have our particles blowing in this direction. And so that could be useful for different types of particle animations. Maybe you want like a wind blowing across like a zone. So you might create a bunch of particles in random positions in the air, and then you'll have them slowly blow across the zone. We'll go to, and I'll talk about the field point as well. Field point is a little bit different. So we got the force, and the location's at 0, 0, 0. So every particle that's emitted is going to just kind of bounce right back down to this point. If we lower the force, it'll go up a little bit and then down. Lower the force just a little bit more. So we'll go to 10. So now you have this thing floating around this point basically. So once it goes down, it pulls it through, and then it wants to pull back. If you make it too strong, it will just stick to the point because there won't be enough force to break out of the gravity of this thing. So that's interesting, I guess. If we put it 20 in the Y, we can create these rotations here. So we'll save this. Let's see what it looks like in game. So now we have this weird thing that's creating like a little circle around this point, and it's just gonna kind of weave and in and out, kind of like a snake. And you can add another gravity modifier somewhere else and create some weird stuff. So if we just want to, we'll create this with 10. And then we'll just offset it in the X direction by 20. Go 30 with this. Make sure it's a field point. So now we have like this kind of random rotating molecule. And yeah, that's the NiGravity modifier.